Dart throwing brothers and sisters, thank you for watching this video about how to throw a dart. I want to thank everybody who's seen my video how to hold a dart, especially those who took the time to comment on it. I really appreciate that. I also want to take a minute to apologize for taking so long before coming out with a second video. For those of you who watch Deadliest Catch Dungeon Cove, you know how dangerous the ocean waters are around Newport, Oregon. Well, 7 months ago I was out there with a friend on a boat and we went off a wave and both of us broke our backs. So I've been recovering. I haven't been in the mood to make another video, to be honest with you, but I'm feeling a lot better now thanks to using dart throwing as a physical therapy process, but that's for another video. What you're here today is to try and learn a little bit about how to throw a dart. Hopefully, like I said, you've watched the video on how to hold a dart, you're comfortable with that. I hope you haven't been sitting there for 7 months holding that dart waiting for instructions on how to throw it. But here are instructions on how to throw that dart. Throwing a dart is a 3-step process for me, and I highly recommend this for everyone. I think it's good advice for every dart thrower. And those 3 steps are aim, relax, and release, or ARR, or as we pirates on the Oregon coast call it, R. So the first step is aiming, which actually has 2 components to it. In order to properly aim, you have to know what you need to score. That is simply stating, if you need a 16 but you throw it at the 15, that's not good aiming. So I'm sure that many of you remember when we were newbies, rookies, and we see it every time we play a newbie or a rookie where they throw their 3 darts, they go up to the board to mark it, and they stand there like a deer in the headlights, and then they turn and say, oh geez, I didn't need any of those numbers. Well, that may have been good throwing of the darts, but it certainly wasn't good aiming. Now this also applies to more experienced throwers as well, not just the newbies. You probably don't have that problem if you're in your room where your dartboard is with your buddy and it's real quiet and you're playing serious darts, nobody's interrupting you, and you are into the game 100%. There's probably few times when you're going to not know what you need to score. But now let's transfer down to the bar, and now you've got music and noise and friends coming up and interrupting you and alcohol, and now it's your turn at the board, and somebody just told a joke and you're still kind of chuckling, and you stand there and you say to yourself, I need a 15, and whack, you hit the 15, and then you look up and no, you needed a 15 2 throws ago. That can happen and does happen. So the thing is, you need to, when you're walking to the Aki, you need to be studying the board and making sure what you need to score, okay? And once you figure that out and you put your toe to the line, reconfirm that, check the board again. I think I need a 15. Yes, I do need a 15. Okay, now you are properly aimed and you're ready to move to the next step, which is targeting what you need to score. So in the case where you need a single 15, you certainly are not going to target the little piece of the pie up by the bull. You want to go to the fattest part of the 15 and make that your target. So you figured out what you need to score, you figured out what part of that number you need to target, and now you are finished with the aim step of the process. You're ready to move into the second phase, which is relax. Relaxation, obviously a very complex thing. Hopefully you know how to relax, you know how to, you can do it on command, and it doesn't take you very long to do. In my case, I'm an old guy, obviously, and I've spent a lot of time studying relaxation, meditation, and I go through a process that, this sounds kind of funny, but I kind of relax the follicles of my hair on my scalp and just feel a wave go down through my body that I can only describe as relaxation, kind of just releasing all the pent-up energy, I guess, inside. And once I feel it in my toes, I'm ready to throw. And I can do this, obviously, in a very short period of time, or I wouldn't have any friends left. I can probably do the whole process in 5 seconds, maybe 7 seconds if I'm struggling with it a little bit. So that's just the way I do it. You're going to have to figure out your own routine. Maybe go to that happy place, you're on an island or something, but somehow you need to eliminate as much stress as you can in that short period of time before you throw the dart. Now that you have relaxed yourself, now you're ready to throw the dart. But I don't call it throwing the dart, I call it releasing the dart. And here's the difference. We know in dart throwing that the more darts you throw, the better you're going to be. It's a fact. And we also know that if you throw more darts than your opponent, you're probably going to be better than your opponent. So this just emphasizes the importance of practice, practice, practice. Throw, 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 throw. The more you throw, the better you're going to be. And something's going to happen when you throw a lot, as I have done. You will get to the point to where throwing is a physical thing. It is not mental any longer. It's muscle memory. So when I'm standing at the Aki and I've targeted the fat part of the 15 and I'm relaxed, I actually turn over the throwing to my body. I don't mentally focus on throwing the dart. If I'm focusing on my elbow needs to be up this high, my arc needs to be this, my release point needs to be that, then I'm throwing the dart, and that's what I should be doing when I'm practice throwing the dart. Now I'm going to release the dart. I'm going to let all that practice pay off, and I'm going to trust that the thousands of times I've hit the fat part of a 15 that I'll be able to do it again, and lo and behold, many times I'm able to do that. So finally, you need to believe in yourself when you're doing that as well. If you're saying, okay, I'm going to release this and let my body do the throwing without thinking about it, you need to believe that you're going to hit what you're targeting, which, once again, with more and more practice, you will start to believe that. So there it is, aim, relax, release. Like I said, I recommend it for everybody. Those steps of the process, you of course will probably develop your own little idiosyncrasies within them. That's fine. I encourage you to do that. But I hope that this little bit of advice, if you do it, if you practice this routine, I think you're going to find that you're going to improve your dart game, and that's what this is all about. So once again, thank you for watching this video. Good luck, and get out there and kick some ass.